The scenes right now in the MLS, even I have to address it. So a couple years ago, Muller posted a couple clapping emojis for Messi scoring, and they were like, "Oh, Muller's a new fan of Messi. He was one of his biggest ops, and now he's staying up all night to watch this." But little did they know, Muller had a different plan. Now, he actually is transferring to the Vancouver Whitecaps. Now, this is a big deal because he's coming after Messi. Yes, Thomas Müller, one of Messi's owners, coming from Bayern. He played his last season at Bayern after the Club World Cup, and he said, "You know what? I'm not leaving America." Well, I mean, technically leaving America, but he's going to be in the league, which is mainly American teams. Now, Vancouver is in Canada. Many people are saying, "Oh, he was coming for the warm weather." Well, honestly, in Germany, he's used to the cold weather, and he's going to be going to a city that has a lot of cold weather. So it's kind of like not too different from what he has been living in Germany throughout his whole life. Now, Thomas Muller is going to be joining on a 2-year deal. Now, for many of the people that don't really watch the MLS, I had to do a little bit of research here because I'm one of those. They're actually in second place behind the newly formed San Diego FC. Now, Vancouver's 1 point behind with the less game as well, but Vancouver is actually a quality side by the looks of it in the standings. Inter Miami here on the other side are in 5th place with 42 points. Now, they have to see my man Thomas Muller in the final, quite possibly. Now, we all know every time Thomas Muller faces Lionel Messi, it's absolute fireworks. And when I mean fireworks, check this out. Played a World Cup final, Muller on top. With Maradona basically disrespecting Muller prior to the game in the 20 I believe it was the 2010 World Cup here. Muller is disrespecting or Maradona disrespects Muller, basically saying, "Oh, you're nobody." And then him and Germany absolutely dance around Argentina. 4-0. Messi a part of the squad as well. Then that infamous 8-2. Oh, don't forget that 7-0. And the countless amount of man of the matches in those games. And then the 3-0 Bayern gave PSG. Yikes. So Muller's had, been a part of teams that have absolutely embarrassed Lionel Messi. So he's coming in, and he is quite literally a committed op, man. He used to stay all night watching Messi, hate watching. And now he said, "Enough of the hate watching. I am joining you guys, and I'm coming to the Vancouver Whitecaps. It's not going to be a crazy weather change for me because I'm going to be in Canada." But not only that, Messi, mate, my eyes are on you, lad. I'm coming after you. That's basically what he's saying. And he's going to come in, and if he wins an MLS Cup before Messi, mate, ooh, lads. The Messi Hater FC is going to have a lot of things to say. And not only Messi's going to be scared, but Marco Reus is another player that Thomas Muller's had his way with. And, he plays in Galaxy as well. So it's a lot of Muller's, typical customers that he's going to be seeing a lot now in the MLS. But this is pretty big for the MLS. I think he's one of the smaller names for the casuals, Muller, but for the actual people who watch the sport, I think it's going to be a big deal. If he's going to be playing, in a city close by, I might even look into going and watching him because he's actually a phenomenal player. The way many people talk about him, he's not really crazy. When I mean crazy, he's not like Neymar dribbling. He's not like Mbappe speed, but on the ball and, off the ball, he's one of the smartest players. Like, his IQ is absolutely phenomenal. And just to be able to watch that in person is something that I would like to do with Thomas Muller. So if he's ever going to be playing close by where I'm at, I'm definitely going to be looking into watching him play because he's a phenomenal player. But anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about Muller coming into the U.S.? Is he coming here to terrorize Messi? Or does he just want to live a happy little life after his Bayern career? But anyways, thank you guys for watching.